This is North Dakota Today.
Hi everyone, welcome to North Dakota Today, the first North Dakota Today of 2022.
Yay!
Here with Ashley
Happy New
Sorensen.
Year!
Happy New Year, everybody. If you saw the commercials running during the whole time and at the beginning of every show, they said you were on break, so they get a little break from the show, and you were busy.
I was busy. I was North Carolina. I went there and saw a bunch of family I hadn't seen in, we haven't all been together for like 20 some years, which I was probably 4, right? Because I'm 24.
Wow.
No,
Wow.
I'm kidding. But yeah, this was it was right before the sunrise. It was the last day I was there. Beautiful sunrise. So,
Were you right on the beach?
yeah, they live in Wilmington, North Carolina.
I've actually heard of that, yeah.
And I had family from Brussels. I had family from Florida.
Brussels, you mean like
Belgium.
Brussels, like, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know if there was like a Brussels, Nebraska
Right,
or something.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I was like, wait, like Brussels, okay.
And a couple of my cousins' little girls playing in the water. Oh, these are my workout buddies. So I had some workout friends every morning.
Oh, wow.
So they got very excited, which was great because I kept them entertained for about a half an hour. So everyone was thankful for me supervising. Yeah. So it was great. My uncle had dressed as Santa Claus. We went and played music trivia. So it was so fun. Yeah, some of these cousins are from Michigan, New Jersey, so it was like a family reunion.
How was that like? You said it was 20 years when you maybe were last all together.
Yeah.
Was it like, who are you?
Yeah, I think the cousin right in the front there with the hat on, I'm pretty sure the last time we celebrated Christmas together, I was holding him.
Oh, wow.
In my arms as an infant. So, I've seen these cousins, we haven't all been together at the holidays like we used to. So, yeah, it was wonderful.
That's always crazy. I have a big family too. I didn't see my big family over the holidays at all, but yeah, some of them, there's such a wide age range when you get to a big family that some of them I see and I am honestly kind of like, who's that again? Yeah. Oh, that's that one. Okay.
You were my little cousin.
Yeah. Well, and then especially once they get married and have kids, then you're really throwing everything for a wrench. You're like, wait, who does that one belong to? Is that this one's or this one's? And then I realized why my grandma would always call us by the wrong name when she was yelling.
Right,
you
yeah.
know?
You're like, it makes sense now because I'm doing that myself. Yeah.
So, but it was good in North Carolina?
It was.
How was the beach time? It looks like you were close to it. So you go out every day, or was it not warm enough?
We would go. No, it was like unseasonably warm. It was 75 degrees or warmer. So when I came back, it was about 100-degree temperature difference. Shock. So it was wonderful. The water was cold. You saw some of the girls playing in the water, but it was, like 68-degree water temperature, so a little bit cooler. But Carl unfortunately couldn't make it. His grandmother passed away, so
sorry.
That was too bad. But we know that she's in a good place, and
still they'd want you to celebrate the holiday anyway.
Yes.
So that's what I think a lot of them would want. It seems so kind of bizarre for me. I worked Christmas Eve. And
yeah. I'm like, you didn't.
So
well, you kind of got away, but not really.
Yeah, no, for a weekend. So it's like, what'd you do on Christmas? I was like, wait, when was that again? Was that fine? I don't remember.
What news segment did I do that?
Yeah, what are we? Anyway, but it's all good. It's always still a fun holiday time. It is hard to figure out what day it is, though, after you get going on everything.
And it was on a weekend, and right, it was like, we're at Monday today.
Yes.
We're Monday. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was everyone back, everyone all scheduled and ready regularly again. You're like, we're back to it now.
Which feels good. Feels good to be back in a schedule.
It does. And speaking of Christmas, just real quick again, we were talking about this, but we didn't reveal it. What are you on Christmas decorations? Are they down December 26th, or is it like February 3rd? And you're like, okay.
I'm decorating for Valentine's Day my tree.
No. My tree, yeah.
My Christmas decorations are down.
When did you take them down?
Saturday.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought about it this weekend. Mine are all still up.
Are they? Okay.
My whole house is still decked up.
But when will they be up until?
Until I decide I don't want them up.
Okay.
There's no hard and fast rule for me. And I think for me, I'm just used to having them up later because like growing up and going to church and everything, they always kept that all up later
Right.
because the wise men technically didn't actually arrive until later.
Wow, so you get very technical
You know,
about
so
it.
I mean,
Yeah.
I don't follow that now, but just growing up, that's always what it
Right,
was. Like I
yeah.
had a grandma who
Oh,
wouldn't,
that's what your mom would say.
who wouldn't put the wise men out until that specific church
Wow, I didn't-
holiday
yeah.
happened. And so then the nativity and everything was still up until then. And so I think I'm used to seeing Christmas Day, you know?
Yeah.
Like they just went up later. Like churches still have the nativities out because that's how that goes as well. So.
Right.
But I don't really follow any hard and fast rule. Whenever I feel like taking it down, they'll come down. It might be March. Who
I know.
knows?
You know, because I moved the tree out of the window, I was like, wow, it's really bright in here.
Yes.
But at the same time, I'm like, oh, but I miss the lights at night. Like,
And
that
then
was
your
so
house
pretty.
always feels so bare.
I know.
You take it all down and you're like, well, one, you're like, oh my gosh, do I live in a mansion? There's so much room now that
Yeah.
this 8-foot tree is in the middle of everything.
Kendra sat in this chair. She goes, there's something missing. What was here? I'm like, well, there was a tree there. No, before the tree. I said, well, there's a plant.
Oh, I can move the plant back, I suppose.
I could. I think the plant likes the south window. So.
Oh, I'm sure it does. And speaking of plants, one of my things this New Year's is I need to get a plant. That's what I'm.
Oh.
That's what I'm making one of my little things. I want to get a certain plant.
Okay.
But do you have any New Year's things that you say, any resolutions or
We were
something?
talking a little bit about this, and just drinking water, movement every day. I do need to walk more, or just because I'm sitting a lot. So I don't know if I need to do 10,000 steps a day necessarily, but even just like maybe 5,000 or 8,000, making sure I'm getting that. Yeah, there's and sometimes I have like a word of the year, and I think my word this year will be intentional.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah,
I
just
like that.
in everything I do, I want to be very intentional. So I hadn't even said that out loud yet until right now. So
We're hearing it first
that was
right
very
here.
intentional.
We are letting it out into the universe. That energy is going out and will hopefully come back into
Yeah.
what you're doing. I like
So
that.
how about you? Resolutions?
You know
or-
what's so crazy?
Yeah.
I was thinking about that. I saw this meme on Facebook, and it's very, very ridiculous. But it was the song that was the name of the song that was the #1 hit when you turned 22.
Oh.
Is the word or
Oh
the
my.
phrase for the year
Okay.
2022. Very
Really?
stupid, not scientific at all.
And
But I fell into it, and I was just like, I'm doing it. And the top song when I was 22 on your birthday when you were turned 22.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Was "Hello" by Adele. And so I kind of liked that. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, 2022. I think that'll be my
hello.
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 You
I
know,
like it. I'm gonna have to look mine up.
greeting new people.
We should like share wherever you find this on our page.
Yeah.
Because I don't know where to find this.
Welcoming new things into my life, or just be like open, I think, to changes.
Right.
Just saying like hello
Welcoming.
to
hello.
it.
Hello.
Yeah.
I like
And
that.
so I determined that was going to be kind
Hello,
of my phrase.
intentional.
Those are very nice.
Yeah.
I like that. They go well together. And then also I'm going to walk at least 3 times a week.
Ooh.
So you said walking, and I also
Walking.
agreed I need to do more walking.
Okay.
So
maybe we could walk together.
and we could actually. I'd have to bring the dog along. That's kind
Okay,
of why
that's
I'm
fine.
doing it, though.
Yeah.
So he's really the one making me do it. But later in our show, we're actually going to be talking about some mistakes people make when
Right.
they make New Year's resolutions and how to better stick with them. But also coming up on today's show, you've probably heard about this. Sad news for a lot of folks across the country. We are going to look back on the life of legendary Betty White.